So this one we're going to be heading out to Highland, and we got Spencer, who is the builder of this home. And Highland is a unique spot because it's situated right in Utah County, where there's supposed to be like 1 million people moving in. And the Silicon Slopes is going on. So this is a really good area. A lot of growth expected to happen. And we're going to talk about this incredible house you built. And this thing, it's more than just a house. So this thing really is like a museum piece or a piece of art.
It really is. It's art. It's historic all in one.
Yeah, and this is going to be unique to see. We've never had it, or never even seen anything like this before.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay, Spencer, I have to say, as I pulled up to the outside of the house, I was completely blown away. It's a unique style that we've really never seen anywhere around the Wasatch Front. So tell me a little bit about what you created here.
Well, it really is. You know, it was a lot of fun to build. What we're looking at now is the barnwood. Barnwood was collected from all over the country, from Utah, Montana, as well as New England. And we'll see a couple of boards here that you can tell are 100 years old. They have the circle saw marks. The dark ones in particular that we're looking at came from New England. Those were rafter boards, and you can see all the nails in them. They just kept putting more and more nails in as they put the shake shingles on and didn't pull them out, and I left them there. There's cut nails. There's a lot of character, as you can see, and it's just fun to know that this wood came from all over the country, not just one spot.
The cool thing about it is really, the house has a story.
Yeah.
It's just not like a production house.
Yeah.
There's stories and beams that come from everywhere, right?
And like this door, for example, it came from Kansas City, Missouri. It was a boiler room door, my front door. And so it's fireproof, explosion proof. It has the stamp on the inside that describes who made it, the Freiberg Company. It came out of old shopping center in the 1920s in Kansas City, Missouri. So it was really, really cool. The lever works, it opens great. It was difficult to fabricate and get it in, but it was well worth it.
You almost have to do the construction of the house around the different pieces that you put in here.
You really do. It took a lot of planning, a lot of structural planning, because as you see, there's a lot of weight in this home. The beams, for example, they weigh 4,000 pounds a piece, and they're 20 feet long and 8 feet tall, and so it took a lot of planning to crane those in. And at the same time we were craning those in, we had to crane in the hearthstone that you can see there, just underneath the fireplace.
So you basically have to bring those things in before the house is even built. You have to put those in place, and the house is built around those because they're literally so big and so heavy. They can't come in afterwards.
Right, exactly. So those had to come in before the roof was put on. A lot of planning. The hearthstone there weighed 3,100 pounds, and so it had to be craned in and then moved after that to meet up with the fireplace.
Yeah, and it came out just absolutely beautiful. As you step back from this thing, it's got such a really warm feel and such a cool style. It's a great location in the valley. You notice the lighting fixtures, each one of them are all custom built. You don't go somewhere and buy something like this built and designed around the size and space. Custom
built, handmade out of barnwood to match the rest of the house.
Yeah, and it's just such a great, and you can see the metal that you brought in here that kind of just brings in style. And now going to the kitchen, tell me a little bit about what you did here.
So the cabinets, the white cabinets are alder. They're hand distressed. Each one of them is different, as you can tell. They're painted and glazed and clear coated. The island's barnwood. That barnwood came from Montana. It also matches the barnwood on the backsplash.
Yeah, you can see the massive amount of detail that went into, I mean, just the rock that was done on it had to be all hand chiseled, right?
Yeah, the rock's all full bed stone, which is about 3 to 4 inches at least. Some of them are thicker. Some of those weigh 60, 70, 80 pounds. They're hand chiseled and dry stacked. It's an incredible amount of work. Just very, very detailed.
And you can see that, and that creates a style and feel as you're looking through the rest, but it has all the amenities that you would normally get in just a beautiful, something that's built right now.
Right, and you got the copper sink, you've got this pizza oven that looks like a pizza oven, but it's actually a place for the microwave. Just a lot of unique things like that. The floor was done. It was bought raw, so it was sanded, painted, stained, clear coated and shot down, and
that's a ton of work. That's a massive amount of work. Now headed into the master, which is on the main floor.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Lots of light.
So this headboard is 10 feet tall. This wood came from Clearfield, Utah, out of a barn there. You can see that these chains, 3/8-inch chains, hold this bed up. It's suspended. There's nothing underneath this bed.
And look at the red barnwood on the ceiling. That's all the natural color. You didn't paint that.
Correct. That was all old barnwood that I'd reclaimed.
Now headed into the master bath, again, you brought in a lot of these styles and feel into it. Tell me about this.
Well, I didn't want anything to be store-bought, so I custom-made a lot of light fixtures. The mirrors are all custom-made. You can see the the tile that surrounds the bathtub, that's a porcelain tile that matches the barnwood look.
So that's a unique location where you can use kind of a modern product, but still make it look like it's kind of old, perfect
Right.
for that, like this, right?
Exactly. It just kind of goes with the rest of the house, but it is a modern product that's, got all benefits of modern construction.
That's great. And so on the main floor, we're 2.5 baths, right? 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths
Correct.
on the main.
Correct.
And then going down, and so the house on total is 5 bedrooms and 3.5 baths, right?
Yes.
Okay, so down on the lower level, it's got a place for an amazing home theater.
Yes.
This is the office. We don't want to miss this.
Well,
right
yeah.
off the entry.
Right off the entry, yep. This is a custom-made desk as well. It's got a beautiful view out the window. You can see there's a water feature that's right outside that window in the swing. That's a lot of fun too.
So big home theaters designed to go down here in a step-down walkthrough, or step-down, which is kind of like a sunken theater.
Right.
And this is the legal accessory apartment, so you can legally rent this out, right?
Right, and I do. And the nice thing about this is the walkway going down to this apartment is completely covered, so we don't have to worry about weather or ice issues. It's nice stainless steel top grade appliances. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath down here. They have their own furnace. It is completely made to code, and so it's a great accessory apartment or mother-in-law apartment
And one of
option.
the nice things is the extra RV parking on the side is right there, so there's parking, which is perfect to go right into the.
Right.
Now looking off the back of the house, we can't stop talking about this because this is absolutely beautiful. You got this big pergola out there and a fire pit, but notice off in the distance there, that's the equestrian center, and then Utah Lake behind there.
Right, so the backyard is pretty much the equestrian park, and the view of Utah Lake's amazing.
And so this is very unique. So you got this beautiful house, and there are the walking trails for the equestrian center right off the back, those beautiful views, and there's a look at this. Now this house is an absolute masterpiece. It is totally unique, and it's normally these ones don't become available because houses like this are, but this one's, and now it's unique, and it's really ready for somebody to come in and love.